This is the story of the man who knew nothing but his story. He had a friend named Tom, who was neither male nor female. He wasn't even part of the third gender. He was physical, but intangible. He used to wear striped shirts and in winter, long johns. When we came down the rubber mountain, we arrived in a tiny village. It was filled with grief and purple canisters. Little women greeted us with strong big arms. There was darkness in their round eyes. They were staring at us with intensity. I felt a warm feeling of anxiety inside my stomach. I was hungry. Tom sat down on a canister and opened his bottle. He offered a sip of rum to the first little woman. She refused, but invited us to visit her dome. As we entered her lodging, we realized how large we were. I decided to give her pleasure and then simply leave. Outside the yellow construction that sheltered us from the other domes, we could hear the screaming of a flower child. Tom decided to inspect what was going on. He came back with broken hands. His fingertips were missing. I searched for my magic wand. I couldn't find it. He dipped his fingers into a jar filled with marmalade. The fingers healed quickly, and we decided to stay a little bit longer and populate the planet. 3 years later, the planet was filled with little freaks, running around busily building domes. They worshipped us, gave us flowers, milk, and honey. Oh, gods we were, and we liked it. One day, in a moment of drunkenness, Tom shot one of the little freaks in the head. It was just an accident, he assured me. The little freak survived, but was blinded for life. His family abandoned him, and his suicide followed shortly. The following day, we decided to leave this planet. A little hole between the clouds seemed a promising way out. We collected wood, marble, and shiny objects to build a rocket. Tom painted it blue. Without bidding farewell to the freaks and their mothers, we entered that hole. Rocks, ice cream parlors, strange creatures, and a clown. A wonderful journey through the playground of life. The town of Turcosis. A mystery known to many, but understood by but a few. The ground so soft smelt of cheese. Sugar trees, honey birds, 5 moons. I felt a tiny bee on my knee. Concepts of biology entered our discussions on the way across fields of heather skulls. We walked for many moons. We walked day and night. We came across many strange faces, looking at us with their fishy eyes. We knew there was something we didn't understand. When the notion becomes the concept of an idea, hot-wired in an unconscious mindset, I am once again standing by a purple lake, remembering my great-grandparents. Like parrots with their colorful dresses, they would roam the silent nights, puke on top of my horn toast. Tom, my old friend, engaged in dubious affairs. He invited me to join him on a trip into a rocky mountain. Radiant child, stuffed animals, Barbarossa, hanging on my heels. We didn't know what was going to come. The rain, the snow, the storm, the heat. Fish with wings, frogs with stockings. Among the many, many freaks I have produced in my life, I remember only one. It was a she-freak with a strawberry mouth. She knew how to engage in intellectual debates, reading from left to right and thinking from right to left. We didn't feel any pain at the time. Come on now, friend, let's go for a drink. And years later, we left, still drunk, still hungry. The Mirrored Man. Upon my discovery of a fifth world, I returned to the horse. The horse was made of glass. It looked like an elephant and spoke fluent French. Fish-like eyes stared at my forehead, a shaking hand holding an eel. I was doomed to come across a golden diamond. Trading was a skill they taught me when I was young. Pirates, parrots, ping-pong. The laughter of the little freaks echoing in my wounded ears. I searched for my dagger and found a worthless coin. Oh, my dear Tom, have you already left me? Give me the strength to continue to hunt butterflies. Down the rubber mountain again and again, singing songs of freedom and pure flesh. I have never declared this place to be part of the free world. Godless, spiders, walking gnomes. Piranha, my golden friend, eat my flesh and drown your sons. The glory of discovery overshadows the menace of the day. The sun, lost and lone, a word written in an empty book. A profound and juicy illustration of days long gone. Split the world into fragments. All down the rubber mountain, an avalanche of concepts, dancing within a square. 1 foot to the left, 1 foot to the right. Break my skull and feast on my brain. Tom, dear Tom, fellow warrior and explorer. Back inside the womb of the initial idea. An embryo, shadowless, bathing in laughter. Running like a centipede up and down sugar-coated iron walls. Broken back of the underground. Triple red lights flashing in a specific pattern. The announcement of her coming echoing inside the very idea of its concept. Once it is all over and ready to begin again, we will be sitting on wooden boxes, drinking rum from bamboo cups. Oh, the taste of forgetting. Oh, the sight of the end. I'd love to lick my knee. A grand piano afloat. I am feeding the pigeon on his head. The calm sound of the radio against the rumble of tanks. I worship my mother, my father. I worship myself. I worship Tom. I worship the little freaks. Oh, Tiresias, show me the way out of this land. I have wasted enough of my youth on building walls, drinking water from small metal cups, counting earless elephants, hunting zebras with snails. Oh, Barbarossa, have you left me as well, waking up on the edge of a flag? The muffled sound of his voice, painted on a divan, the head split into two halves, with blood pouring down the face. dripping onto the feet of the idle child. Running is no option for a trip. Oh, Tom, help me spread my wings. I am the fly you have never been able to duplicate. The memory stored in a plastic stick. It contains the wisdom of the day, fragmented and blurred, essential and new. Like cows chewing on a dead body, the scarecrows flock into the stone building. The banging of fingertips, the click-clack of thin shoes. I want to whisper into my ear, but my mouth is too far away. I cannot shift it across my face. The mouth and the ear are distant neighbors, friendly and friendly, the humming and the purr, the dots that knew nothing. Prehistoric notions glorifying the deeds of the artist. I hereby declare nothing, nothing, nothing. On a bed of crème fraîche, I am baking bread. A bizarre moment of intuition, a cozy feeling in my lungs. Give me that cigar. Take it down from the sky. It is meant to destroy cities. No, it is meant for me to smoke it. Feel as rubber hidden in a box. The time will tell what the time will tell. Oh, gay we are, drunk on ideas. The rocket already buried on a moon infiltrates my dreams on a regular basis. Wilderness, concrete brutes, yellow ants. Whenever she begs, I drink. Dot, 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 connecting dots, creating one straight line that leads me back to my initial idea. Thinking pose. Elbows sitting on the counter. Drip, drop, drip. The sweet scent of gold. Drowning my embryo in vampire blood. Lost and found. Hello, dear friend. Here is your head. Jumping off the bridge to join the little freak. The blue planet, a distant memory, staring at me through a concrete wall. Little holes, dark and bright. Eyes, not holes in fact. Eyes with tongues and teeth. Fingers with hair and swords. Ah, Tom, my old companion, release my chains. I am coming back. Press the button and open the door. The professor smiling on his couch. I have committed no sin today. Thank you. Thank you. Launching. The sky. A small blue idea. No water. No lips. No hands. Remember the rubber mountain. Remember our journey. Remember the idea. Remember, remember, remember. A glorious morning. Entangled, surprised, drunk, dawns. The sun, yellow and red, hovering over the blue planet. A flickering light in the distance. A melting snowflake in the palm of her hand. Persephone, when will you be relieved? The sculptor is waiting for you. In fact, he has been waiting for you for 1,000 years. Just sitting there in front of his cave. Waiting, staring, hungry, so. The smell of marble, dusty and pure, hardened from metals, shelters our dream. We knocked on his door. We begged for your release. Hades, you have never dared to set foot in here. Coward, empty coward. I am awake, and I am ready. Draw your sword. Swing your axe. utter your last words. For our glory, you will bleed. Bleed for 1,000 years. Die 1,000 deaths. The rockets in the sky. The tiny dots on the painter's hand are forming a universe of their own. Constantly moving, erupting, changing. The bridesmaid's lips are about to release a wild beast, a wild beast, a wild beast. Roaming the city, looking for prey. We knew we had to leave this place, to leave the underground. The bold conductor asked to see our tickets. There was a grim smile plastered on his face. His skin made of leather and Persian carpets. His head long and bony, balanced between staffed shoulders, nodded at us. Tom suggested to serenade him. He licked his fingers, he touched his ears. The conductor began sweating and shivering with excitement. He was all alone on the dance floor, the roaring of lions, the howling of wolves, the sound of eternity captured within a droplet of dry tea. Oh, he had a wicked set of cards. The lines of blue and white light along the windows of our carriage protected us from the unknown hidden. Light speed, muffled noise, blurred silhouettes. They served breakfast at 10 p.m. Yes, that was good. The ships are always there, balancing on the edge of the world, touching the sky. At night you can see red and white spots. I often sit on the shore, wondering where they all are. Tom's hands clutching my hand. He is now a blind man. He is open. He has lost his eternal youth. A skeleton is slowly forming under his skin. The empty stare of nostalgia is creeping into my eye sockets. An infestation of memories. All day breakfast. The smell of freshly baked beans. The smell of sweat. The smell of breeze. A lad sitting on a tree laughing. Oh, what a brilliant mind. Oh, what a beautiful body. Would you like to dance with me? Have we met before? Come on, I'll show you my collection of butterflies. Dead but alive. Alive but dead. Drunk. 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 I need to get ready. The wind is calling me. Now the time has come once again. The purple mountain, the sugary view, the sweet taste of the nymph, the blue curtains. The dog is not known to be wise. Structural changes within a confined system of time-based ideologies. The soup kitchen is open for the mindless. A wormhole of ideas is about to implode. My dear sweet Dr. Watson, you must have suffered a great deal. I wish you all the best and hope you will be back one day. The curious child burning at the stake will be granted one more visit to the auditorium, the church of the sick. Strangulation, the preferred method of killing, has never been one of his interests. Looking down from his tower, he spits blood. Each drop of blood contains the world. Each world contains a minuscule version of what would be a possible idea of the world. It is not known. It is not desired. We shall roll out the red carpet as the Queen is coming to town. Chatter, chatter, chatter. Oh, the amusement park is closed. Someone burned it down. behind closed doors they whispered his name. He will come again, one day, one day, one day. Solitude, the revolution of the inferno. Push the buttons, throw a big party. The patient has requested repeat medication. Running along the corridor, all your visual signals, cheese on toast, breakfast are mine. Tonight, tom, 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 tonight, tomorrow. The muscular body of the jellyfish, mirrored in the clouds, reveals the intention of God. The golden hair, curly and soft, a barber's grace. The tyranny of beauty, the marching of time, the hunger of death. Aspects of a chronological pattern of errors, artificially natural. The taste of something new that has always existed. Dreaming, my friend, is a virtue. Catch a mouse, carve its tail, feed it to the wish. Observe the longing, feel their bravery. Oh, I remember the rubber mountain, the speed of the wind, the sound of broken glass. The artist is dead. Long live art, they shouted from the balconies. The walk of shame from Piccadilly. Carry on, soldier, one day they will let you in. Public. The darkest hour is usually between 1 and 3 p.m. 27th of each month is a special day. The old calendars have foretold us the past. My brother is a freak, a worm you might call him, pushing his pink belly across the wooden floor and feeding on mouse droppings. It reminds me of my father's dead body, the flesh I am no longer afraid of. Drowning in a sea of memories, I have learned how to breathe underwater and made friends with the king of tuna. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Repeating a pattern is a pattern in itself. I will suck it in, digest it, and vomit it into the mouth of time. His hands have grown together. His kisses are dry. His skin is flaky. Tom is a prince. Tom is not here. Thank you for your purchase. You will receive a notification when your parcel is on its way. The delivery is scheduled. I can hear him already, running up the stairs. He is tired. He is hot. I will push him down and wait for his skull to crack. Wake up, you monster! You don't deserve to be here. Strangulation, strangulation, strangulation. The reptile's ear. Broken skin scattered on the carpet. The typist is drowning. The rattling of the skeleton wakes up the children. Hush, hush. The room is locked. Hush, hush. The bearded man is outside. Hush, hush. Don't open the door. Hush, hush. The centipede's head has fallen off. In order to navigate his face, we need to resist the urge. I will dig a hole and sit in it forever, bathing in oil. 2 royal chairs standing side by side, with urine stains on the satin cushions. A painting of a fading landscape reminds the viewer of the glory days long gone. They will never return to this forgotten place. The wooden floor cracking with every step. A whisper, a dead pigeon, the hysterical shrieking of seagulls. Do you need water? She asked the child. The old man looked at her with his empty eyes. The pistol in his left pocket of his brown leather jacket was eagerly waiting to be touched. Today is the last day. It is my last day on Earth. The rocket is ready. The rocket has been ready for many years. The rocket has been ready from the very start. Painted blue, as you hopefully remember, dear listener. By Tom, yes, by Tom. The child fell on its tiny knees. The old man dragged himself with heavy steps across the room to the window. It is spring. The hollow lake of his ancestors stared at him through the stained glass. The willow tree, once the centre of the world, offered no shade. Bits of important speeches, printed out on leathery paper, have been hung on the brittle branches. There is no wind, there are no seeds. The puppies have been slaughtered, the children left to cry. He has been awarded a sculpture prize, drinking in Soho with the boys. Saliva on his dry lips, the desert is calling. Oh, Captain, where is your ship? She cannot see you. She is not blind. She is not here. Her brother, Tom, is dead. Dead, yes, dead he is. His life, the residue of a brief encounter, has never known the joys of fatherhood. The fruit eaten by the snake, an unconscious dream, fading into the gap between here and there, a painful realization hidden in the keyhole. Black tea for supper, dancing on tables. Lost orders! The Grand Dame of Notre Dame is visiting us, not tonight, but tomorrow. She will be arriving with her husband, the old pervert, and staying at the Imperial for the night. The wallpaper is magnificent. Golden flowers, silver mermaids. Oh, how lovely, dear Albert. Get in there, old chum. Enjoy. The girls are lined up according to their age. The youngest is only 16 years old. The oldest is 32 years old. They know all sorts of tricks. And not magical tricks, though. The old child is toothless, but vicious like a hungry. Don't believe in fairies, dear Tom. They have killed my dog. The rocket, the rocket, the rocket! Beauty touches your soul, makes it smile. The plastic diamonds reflecting 1,000 lights. The eye tortured by the piercing sound of red, green and blue. The yard keeper on his rounds, locking indoors, one after the other, checking if the lights are on. The hotel has been renovated. They are expecting a crowd of youngsters. The beds are made, the windows are fixed. A young woman is sitting eagerly waiting behind the wooden reception desk. The saints have been shot in the head. It wasn't a pretty sight, there was no blood. The guards are hollow, just figurines, painted in Her Majesty's favourite colours. The voice of the singing nymph travels through the old corridors. You can hear her from the ground floor. The curious mind is always one step ahead. The water's boiling, the kettle is cold, the fish has been scalded. She brought her dog along. Follow the arrows, dear friend. Tom is sleeping next to the old turtle. The oldest turtle born in India. In Puttaparthi, to be exact. Oh, what a wonderful city! Your priests have no faces. Sing and dance, eat and drink. Be merry. Your time is my time. And let us be beautiful today. Black fur. We have crossed many rivers on our journey through the wasted lands of King Michael. Bullets, rats, and jumping scorpions. He has foretold my story, blinded by the magician's will, counting the last few drops of the old man's tears. Stray cats waiting in her corridor, the crippled voice of the future, the memory of days to come. Shall we wait on the rock? Tom, my dear brother, wake up, wake up! Lick the wound on my shoulder. I can carry you no longer. Shh! They're coming. Hide! 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 The end of all things. A brightly painted face. A giraffe on stilts has joined us on the dance floor. The music in the background hopes for better days. Continuing our journey has always been my priority. I bid you farewell, the audience. May you rest in peace. Enjoy the mathematical illusions of the illustrious mind. Hunger is all you need.